that sort of weaponry. That's where he thrives, it seems. 10-2, FlashGaming. I can't stress enough, they do need to convert this to a victory. It won't be the end of the world if they do lose this round. They did keep all 5 players alive, I believe, with the ace there from Attacker. So, although it wouldn't be ideal, it won't necessarily be double eco.
Flashbang for Sixer, rather thrown by Sixer for RPK. That'll put him toward the barrels. Happy continues to look, but not find outside of Boiler. And he'll back off. This time it looks like they'll play a 5-man unit, take toward B. Money is not amazing. The last few rounds have definitely been tighter, including that of a win for Flash in the most previous. So 3 digits if they do lose this, which is why they're leading toward that 5-man execution. They would be sitting on an eco, and Flash would have a chance to at least close this down, best case, to 10-5.
Indeed. 25 seconds, in we go towards that B bomb site. Summer can hear them all scuttling into the bomb site, and once again, they just don't look towards CD Spawn. The timing's a little bit off those smokes, Matt, and it could come back to a Hornet 3 versus 3 now. Bomb gets down in a scrappy manner, and K's lighting them up with the AK-47.
Advantage goes back toward Flash, despite Summer being slow and timid. Making the mistakes of trying to get the right shot. Attacker manages one more. It's all onto RPK. Successful so far as he takes down K's, but he's low on HP, and Lovey's got the shot. It will be an eco for EnVyUs, and Flash might have bought themselves a bit of a life in this game.
That was an abomination of a B execution. The fact that they don't even have the awareness as to when they threw the smoke grenade, running in with their backs exposed to CT spawn, where all the CT's are going to be, allowing K's to get 2 kills from here. No awareness. The flank could be coming in. It's just horrible at times for EnVyUs. This is not a team that looks like they've got former major champions within it. It all falls apart. 10-3, and the money's not great here for EnVyUs. Still a very good half, don't get me wrong. And I know they're going to win this game. I'm not delusional in that sense. It's just like, if I just don't see this team making it to the final round of 16 in its current form. There's just too many holes to be plugged and not enough time to sort them all out. Won't be the force buy from EnVyUs. Deagles, CZs, flashbangs, but I don't think they've necessarily gone all in here. They've got about 2k as FlashGaming looking to find 10-5 here.
So RPK sitting well back, waiting for aggression, which there will be, but not, I think, that carelessly, to walk all the way down toward the T-stairs without much information. And group and gather for EnVyUs, and an additional deep smoke, so 2 now have been deployed all the way down Banana. Timer on the play, therefore, for Lovey, but he's hoping to be baited as well, perhaps by Karsa, who sits at the barrels. Eventually he'll grow tired of that, retreat further back in.
Well, no map control really obtained. They have cleared apartments at least, but it looks like they're heading towards Banana eventually. Problem is, CT's already in waiting. Lovey in an exposed position though. Might want to boost up his teammate towards that wall position. They'll fall back as the flashbangs come through. Incendiary drop to buy them some time and space, and maybe some frags as well. Scream with a nice shot with the Desert Eagle, takes down Lovey, and that gives them a rifle. They can start the snowball from this point. The rotations will come through from the CT forces, but no smoke deployed towards CT spawn just yet. There it is, it comes through, and 6 over, nice shot. And Attacker, I feel like he just goes through the smoke, and push he shall. Gets 1 frag but taken down. 3 versus 2 now. AWP in the hands of Summer. That is not ideal as he misses a shot there. 6 will try and capitalize, which he will, and it will be a partial by victory for Team EnVyUs. FlashGaming drop the ball as we go into round number 15. Their money will be okay. K's will be on 2k, with the rest of them hovering around $5,000.
So a win from EnVy that didn't look likely, and mistake from Flash, because that was their best chance to, again, I mentioned it, get to 10-5. Which, okay, going to the T side on Inferno, based on how well EnVyUs played against them, may not matter, but at least gives them more optimism. Standard positions, XMS toward alt middle to watch Boiler. Happy gets up on the ledge to see above the roof into the window. And RPK will hold station at the T-stairs. In fact, no contest toward Banana from either side. Carson forced back by just a single nade in a deep smoke, but RPK not willing to chance and go in early. Continue to tap away or try to. The barrel position. Happy seems to have other ideas. Wants back over to his apartments. He's going to go boiler, and XMS will go apartments. They'll converge. Lovey's got to be ready for this. Lovey! Oh, certainly hurt XMS. Nade in his hand. And the Molotov that went in by Happy meant that he couldn't even swing out to try and re-peek. Lovey, good shot on Kays, and he'll just get away. That's fair enough. Trade it out. Get it back to level footing. Go again.
4 versus 3. Sum up, keeping the dream alive somewhat here. Scream will commit towards the B-bomb site. It should be planted, no problem at all. But there is an interesting boost coming forward. This could actually pay dividends. We'll see. An attacker has to step up here, blocked by the smoker. He will drop down. Lovey gets the happy treatment towards top and middle. Of course, watching for the flanks. I like this from EnVyUs. This is better. Not rushing the path, waiting for the teammate to come through, ascertaining information. Sixer hasn't been amazing this tournament so far. Misses a couple of shots, but nails the last one. 12-3. Very good half on the T side of Inferno.
Very, very good. And even when it looked like it could have gone into peril and they would have lost all their money, they managed to win with pistols, so fair play. And Flash just did not get rolling, could not get any form of success in holding off. To be fair, the one round they held off successfully was Attacker getting an ace from Pit. It
yeah, that
would
was
seem
nice.
like they were getting enough in Banana to work with at times. We may have an extended halftime based on the fact that I can see EnVy with a few headsets off. Maybe just relaxing their ears. So I think they'll take the time. Perhaps it was even called by Flash to take it, like you said yesterday. We are on the Valve timeout rules, meaning there's 4 per team in each game. You can use them at any time.
30 seconds each.
30 seconds each. Coach can only talk during those timeouts. And at the halftime. So that 2 minutes that they're allowed at halftime does not count as a timeout, and teams can often use it to try and get a little more of a game plan established.
Well, it's going to take a very good game plan, Map, to get back into this one, I'm afraid. They'll start with the pistol, but we'll have a look at some statistics, perhaps, and see whether we can work out where this one went wrong. It was a high-fragging affair, indeed, for EnVyUs. You can see most of them getting into double digits. It's RPK at 13 and Scream managing to get 11. But here's the matchup I wanted to look at. Sixer versus Attacker. 12 kills with Sixer, Attacker with 13. The difference in those stats there is Attacker died 13 times, Sixer just 5.
And 5 of those kills out of the 13 came in one round, obviously, when they finally put some pressure toward the pit. Remember I mentioned they were also smoking off the apartments and then jumping out and avoiding it altogether early on. So, yeah, a bit one-sided. Happy leads the way with 19 and 7.
So that timeout at halftime will be coming to an end in a minute.
Attacker has 2 aces now. Is he the only one with an ace
In
the entire tournament so far?
No,
I was thinking about this.
Fancy go aces as well.
I was trying to remember any, and I couldn't. I'm sure there has been. You're probably right. At this point, you'd expect quite a, well, not quite a few, but a few to have happened. I just couldn't bring them into mind last night when I was laying in bed.
Is that what you do when you get in bed? Just think about who got the aces? How old is everyone?
That's right.
Who's the youngest? Who's the oldest? Who is? I have to know.
I did all the math.
Yeah.
RPK, oddly enough, is not one of the oldest. Despite
he must be getting on. He's probably a year younger than me, I think.
He is December 8th, 1989.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah, but I knew that off the top of my head.
Yeah. He looks like one of the old boys, but he's actually, he's 28. He's been around a while, though. If you're not aware, it's a bit like you might be a new viewer to CSGO. He was actually considered the best player of all time in Counter-Strike Source.
I thought you were, Henry.
Well, it's between me and him. I give it to him, though. We did go toe-to-toe many times. But the second half is live, Matthews. I don't have to go into my haunting past. As we look at the pistol now, there will be 4 sets of armor for FlashGaming, K's with the CZ75, and the smoke grenade. CZ cost $500, smoke 300. You do the math. As that costs 800. There you go, done it for you.
Karsten has started off by being very aggressive, goes almost alone, but he's got Lovey over his shoulder. It won't matter because Karsten's got the kill. They push down RPK. Gets taken out. Lovey with that shot as he was watching. He realized there was noise. A trampling elephant heading his direction and takes him down quickly. Summer then has access to the arch. Will they wrap or not? Because they've got library. They've got pretty much everything. Happy's the only one at A. And he's trying to stay quiet and undetected. I think he just barely had the timing right to get past where attacker walked out the stairwell behind him. Graveyard spotted Lovey. Double peek. Damage done. Hayes couldn't quite do all of the damage required, but attacker awkwardly gets in behind Happy. He'll get the kill, down to 32. Sixers the last alive, and he'll just get chipped away at by Summer. And it's 12-4, so Flash at least pick up the pistol.
They do. That's going to be the beginning of this very difficult journey here. I assume there'll be a force buy from Team EnVyUs. There's the old Counter-Strike. I think that's the 1.5 menu we had there. As you can see, it's a bit of an Easter egg valve put into the game in the little cupboard as you walk past.
I was right. Someone just tweeted me showing me the HLTV stats. Attacker's the only player with an ace so far.
His highest, like,
and he has 2.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
And they're 0-2.
Just to confirm, it's an ace in 1 round, correct?
An ace in 1 round. Yes, that is correct. Well, I'll let Andrews check on that and get back to you.
Perfect. Well, Lovey gets the first frag, takes down XMS. Like I said, it's likely they force by here, which they have. CZ will come out. Deagles as well, and it looks like it's going to be a FlashGaming round unless this push towards middle with the flashbang in the hands of Sixer is successful. He'll flash momentarily. His teammates will all strike at the very same time. It doesn't actually come through just yet. Sixer still holds on to it. Scream jumping the gun a little bit there. There's the flashbang. And now they'll try and get the pick towards the underpass. Doesn't look like it's going to work out for them. Nice work by Summer. Happy, the last remaining player now. Head armor and the CZ. Summer will collect the bomb. It's Summer, isn't it? He was actually Fancy One. Just completely rebranded.
That is completely correct.
Why would you do that? Do you know why?
I cannot answer that question.
It's not even like a bad.
He's allowed to change it too because he didn't previously have stickers. That sticks now. That's why Device couldn't switch to Deva because he already had Device registered through the Valve official.
So he thought, well, it's time to rebrand. Well, better time to do it
than in the winter.
In the major, like the first time you've got your sticker in the game. I'm just going to change my name. And I'm going to be sticking with it.
I guess if you're going to do it though, if you were thinking about it before, that is when you have to do it.
Sure. Well, the force buy doesn't work out. For Team EnVyUs here, they'll be full eco. It was 12-3.5. They're looking very likely to be 12-6 now. Flash not out of it just yet. You never know, Matt. EnVyUs have been playing some catastrophic Counter-Strike this tournament, so maybe it could all fall apart. That's a big maybe, but that's you never know.
Ooh, okay, so that's during freeze time. So that's next round. Pre-vote for a timeout.
That is not how you call the timeouts.
Typically not.
They've used the actual the matchmaking system there instead of like
the console commands.
Yeah, exactly.
The chat subsequent console command.
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening.
So wrap to a stack, and they've realized and killed them all. Fair enough, with all 5 staying alive. But Paul was just going to A now. That could have been costly. But okay, so it was a vote because it's a technical pause.
Okay, well there we go.
So get it done early. Let the admins see it. So we'll fix it up quite quickly. Shouldn't be too long. So we take a look at RPK centered on your screen, or at least was. Remember, he was a little bit malade. I think they say sick.
Yes.
In this tournament, I don't mean that in the good way.
No, you could see him like resting his eyes and stuff as we got into the earlier rounds. But Matthew, we've got a bit of a treat coming up. You mentioned
yeah, exactly
the guy who's the only player in the tournament so far to have aces, which is 5 kills in 1 round. It's attacker. And we can look back at some of those glorious moments right now.
So the first was in their game yesterday against QBF. We just saw a moment ago playing against FaZe.
1 by 1, of course.
On the same map as well. Opposite side of that map, though, and it was early enough in the round, so they've actually swapped him in that particular round from A to B, because that was on the opening asset of their default, and they're both quite quick and glamorous with an M4.
Actually, lovely stuff there. Open Inferno.
It's interesting that a lot of the times you see individual highlights, it comes from the team that loses. And the reason being typically is obviously they're relying on the individual performances because they're losing the team game. So their potential to go 0-3 0-2 right now. I won't say it's done. It's not an open and shut case at 12-6. But he's the one with the aces.
Yeah, well, have you ever had an ace in Counter-Strike map?
Once in matchmaking, I think I was like Gold Nova.
Nice.
Pretty good. No, I don't know what rank it was. It was a 1v5 ace, actually. I've had a few, but that was the one I remember in particular.
Well, Matthew, let's have a look at the tournament as its overall placements. You can see this is the Swiss format, as you can see right now. The guys with 2-0, they're doing very well. They need one more win to guarantee them self a place in the round of 16. Then we go down to the 1-on-1s. Obviously, FaZe winning the game. They're the first team to get 2-on-1. They got the Liquid, Na'Vi, Space Soldiers, Sprout, Misfits, and Renegades. Some big names there. A lot of upset potential with the likes of Space Soldiers in there. And we'll see whether they can step out today. I think Space Soldiers are playing against Misfits. That's going to be, I think for me, that's going to be the game of the day. I think that's going to be fantastic.
That was the toughest one for me to call today in our predictions.
Yeah, me too. I went for Misfits purely because I think, like, Sean, he'll know how to dissect that kind of team. Sure, they've got a lot of firepower, but he'll be, like, completely out strategizing them, I think.
Well, this is the order of the affair today. So QBF and FaZe already done, as you mentioned. FaZe picked up the win in that one quite convincingly. Currently, we're in the middle, and we'll get back